Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Sorry, it is 2:02 a.m. 23 hours ago, I was getting up and putting more coals on the fire after being in bed for 3 hours. I got up this morning at 6:30, put some more fire in the fire pit, and have been running since that time. I ended up working on the deck to try and help make that more rainproof. Actually worked. Rain came through and we did okay. We did okay. Um, Cooked some chicken wings, did the pulled pork, got my friend and everything else. In fact, just gave him a ride home and just got back, you know. And I hope that everybody who chimed in on the Zoom in call, shout out to all you channel members being here and stuff. It's when you get about 40 people live on a Zoom call, and then you have all the fans that are there in the live stream that are there. You've got the teams that are picking in the drafts. You've got E2 Blue, and shout out to E2 Blue and everything else that's getting everything together and all that, and DMV, and you have Rashid melting down, and then you're keeping up with Philly 500, and you're trying to stuff your face with some food. Shout out to Michael Anthony for the chopped cheese steak sandwich, and uh, my man David Wiley with the, oh my God, the shish kebab. I ate one after you did the broadcast. As we're cleaning up, I ate another one, man. Um, Today was a cheat day. Today was a cheat day, but I dare say that because I haven't been doing a whole lot of sleeping and I've been running around so much, I think I had over uh, 16,000 steps yesterday on these two bad knees, and I think I had about 13,000 steps today. So you guys saw me just sitting down for like 5 hours on the show, but I was moving my ass all day long the rest of the time. But it was a good day, and I'm thankful that the Lord gave it to me. But what's crazy is it was like upper 80s all day, and then this rain came through, and now it's like 65 degrees. It's actually chilly out. This fire actually feels really good right now. So, the draft, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is we didn't reach up and go crazy. Joseph Collin, I'm sorry, dude. I told you the Cowboys weren't trading up for him. Sorry about the Kyle Pitts train. Told you that wasn't going to happen. Jerry kind of let you know that wasn't going to happen by saying, listen, you don't ignore your weaknesses. So we didn't do that. But if the Cowboys were actually targeting J.C. Horns or Micah, I'm sorry, J.C. Horns or Patrick Surtain, seeing both those guys gone in the top 10, Denver, they just blew up everybody's mock draft. And I don't know if the Cowboys panicked or if they knew that Micah Parsons was the guy. The funny thing is the person who said, whispered in my ear, don't be surprised if the Cowboys get Micah Parsons, because they really have been focused on this guy. Also said the same thing about Leighton Vander Esch years ago, and I'd forgotten about it. The bad thing with the Cowboys, it seems like they like to go to the scratch and dent aisle. Jalen Smith should have been a first round pick had he not had the catastrophic knee injury which led to drop foot. Damaged goods. First year, nothing because he couldn't play. Second year, he played admirably on a foot that literally did not bend. Third year, great season. Kind of downhill since then. Leighton Vander Esch. Leighton Vander Esch had neck injury issues before we drafted him. Pro Bowler his rookie year. Outstanding player. Thought we did great. Since that time, injury history. Micah Parsons. Little off the field issues. Hazing, something or other incident. I don't have all the details, but character issues there. We drafted Tristan Hill, who had some character issues with the coaching staff in college, not with the Cowboys. For some reason, the Cowboys believe in drafting guys that have some flaws. Now, good about this is when you look at the draft, you can see the Eagles and the Giants are saying, we need to get more offense. We got to address offensive weapons. And I'm kind of like Rashid. Rashid, with them getting another wide receiver, reminds me of years ago when the Giants signed Brandon Marshall. They had Sterling Shepard, they had Brandon Marshall, and they had Odell Beckham. And it was like, oh my God, the Giants, they got all these weapons. How are you going to stop them? How are you going to stop the Giants with all these weapons? And I was kind of like, yeah, but Eli Manning is going to be on his ass because the offensive line sucked. Having great weapons and you don't have anybody that can block for him. And I said, you still got Danny Dimes or Danny Dollar Store. But be that as it may, that ain't my issue. I'm happy they implode, okay? I think that they could use more offensive line or better offensive line. But hey, what do I know? I'm a guy who's up at 2 o'clock in the morning after busting my ass. I literally have been up for how many hours? 6:30. I don't know, somewhere around 20 hours. The Eagles, of course, definitely say we need some more offense. They didn't go through and get another quarterback and try and really make Hurts hurt any more than he's already hurt. Joe Flacco, of course, said, I didn't come here to be a backup. So, there's that. And the Cowboys figure we need some defense. So at least stuck to that plan. And Washington figures we're just going to bludgeon people to death, and that's where they went for a linebacker. Now, I am going to take let's wait and see. So many times we've heard fans are like, we fucked up. It's the worst thing in the world. And we've seen guys like, yeah, we got the great draft. And end up reversing because down the road you look back and say, what the fuck happened? And other times you say, wow, am I surprised that happened? So I'm going to take a wait and see attitude on this. But I will say that I think that the defense is better now, situated already, than it was this time last year. You don't pay, at least you look at it this way. Leighton Vander Esch, they said they were going to wait till after the draft about the deal with the 5th-year option. I'm betting, that's the first shot. I'm betting that doesn't get signed. So at least you're not getting a big contract on Leighton Vander Esch. I dare say that Micah Parsons, since you used the number 1 draft pick, you need to get him on the field sooner than later, is going to push Jalen Smith and Vander Esch for playing time, which means they're going to need to show up. Or it could end up being that Jalen Smith could end up being cut. Possible. June 1st. Save some money. I don't think that'll happen because we don't have very many linebackers on the roster. But you do have Keanu O'Neal, who's supposed to be playing linebacker as well. So, all kinds of interesting dynamics that are here. But I'm going to say that at least having Randy Gregory for training camp makes you better. Knowing that he's going to be able to play, hopefully. D-Law having Randy Gregory on the other side, knowing he's going to play, helps D-Law. Gallimore, with an off season to get stronger and learn the system, makes you better. I'll say a run stopper like Urban helps you some. So we have improved better, and of course, having Dan Quinn. We were at some point last year giving up an average of 36.2 points a game. I dare say that this defense, as it's constructed at this moment, is better than that defense right there. I don't know how much better, but it's better. It's younger. It's not relying on guys that are 30 plus, the Gerald McCoys, the Don Terry Poes, the Clinton Ha Dixes. They're predicated on younger players now. That's going to make it better. Hopefully they'll stay healthier. But we still have 4 picks. 4 picks in the next 64. We'll end up with 5 picks in the top 100. I know a lot of people look at it and say, man, we got fleeced. We only got a 3rd round pick. But apparently the Cowboys were locked in and focused in on Micah Parsons and knew that that was the guy that they wanted and knew that they could get him 2 spaces back and figured, let's take another 3rd. And for me, I tell you what this reminds me of, because I always say if you don't know where you've been, you don't know your history or your past, you don't know where you're going. I remember 2013. It was the first draft that I went to. It was in New York at Radio City Music Hall. The funny thing about that draft was the Cowboys got clowned the fuck out of. Because the Cowboys traded with the 49ers, moved back, and took Zach Martin in the 1st round. They picked up, wait for it, 1 3rd round pick. That's it. So with those picks, they used the 1st pick on Travis Frederick, perennial All-Pro, one of the best centers in football. The 3rd round pick, they picked up Terrence Williams. Not a great wide receiver, but a starter for many years. At the time, they joked the Cowboys. The Cowboys are so stupid. They took a center. Well, it worked out, though. They got a really good player. And does it matter where you draft the guy as long as you get Pro Bowl player? That's what he was. And so I look at this and say, maybe this is lightning striking twice. Maybe Micah Parsons will be the linebacker we thought these other guys were. Maybe he'll be a 10-year starter for our Cowboys. Maybe he'll play lights out. He's fast. Seems like he was happy to be here. Unlike Patrick Surtain going to Denver, he looked rather disappointed. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to go in here now that it's 2:15 and take me a shower. Go to bed. I don't have as much I have to do tomorrow before tomorrow night's show. Get me some rest. And hopefully, God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. Thoughts and prayers to my mother-in-law who's in the hospital tonight. Hopefully she feels better tomorrow. And you guys, thank each and every one of you who came in on the live stream, who were part of the Zoom in call. I appreciate everything that you guys do. I always say without you guys this doesn't work. And it makes me realize all the work that I put into building this was all worth it to be able to spend the time at the draft with you guys. So with that being said, my neighbors are probably mad, like, damn, this mother humper is out here at 2 o'clock in the morning with the fire going, talking to himself. Go to bed. And that's what I'm going to do. Peace out.